Ever wondered about the life cycle of a street in our beautiful city of Fort Collins and what's involved with keeping our roadways in tip-top shape? Our streets absorb the daily impacts of traffic and the elements and inevitably show signs of wear and tear. From potholes to bigger issues, the city closely monitors road conditions and plans for their maintenance. Preventative maintenance, like asphalt overlays and crack sealing, are applied to streets before they reach a point of deterioration that could result in increased costs and construction impacts. But it's not just about maintaining what we have. During the warmer seasons, our city buzzes with larger engineering and improvement projects aimed at enhancing our community infrastructure and amenities. These projects are building blocks of a better Fort Collins, paving the way for high-quality roads, improved utilities, and safer spaces for pedestrians and cyclists. When it's time for construction, we work to inform our community with clear signage and advance notice about the potential traffic impacts and regular updates on city websites. Remember, following construction signage is crucial for your safety and that of others. Yes, construction season may bring its share of traffic delays and inconveniences. As we navigate the challenges of construction season together, we appreciate your patience and cooperation. Thank you for helping pave the way for a brighter future in Fort Collins.
My name is Jen Dial, and I'm Water Resources Manager for the City of Fort Collins Utilities. In my role, it's my responsibility to manage our water supply for our existing customers, plan for our future customers, and protect all the water rights we have throughout the Poudre River as well as the Colorado River. In Colorado, particularly in the mountains, as snow falls, the colder temperatures tend to keep it solid and it builds up over time. And as you move down in elevation, as temps are warmer, as you see in town in Fort Collins, that snowpack is more intermittent. And so what's really important to us is the snowpack accumulates over the winter. It builds up a reservoir for us. And as it melts starting late April, early May, it becomes a water supply for all our demands throughout the summer. Particular irrigation, both for our customers, but also agriculture. There are several sites where we measure different snowpack characteristics and other weather variables throughout the Poudre River Basin. One of them is Bennett Creek, which flows into the South Fork of the Poudre River. The snowpack is important for us to monitor for our residents, because it's going to tell us how much water we're actually going to or can project to expect in the coming year. And one way we do this is looking at the snow water equivalent, or SWE, of the snowpack. Snow water equivalent is one of the more important measurements that a water resources managers look at, and it is the amount of water in an actual column of snow, and that is measured in inches. So it's not important how deep the snowpack is, it's how much moisture is in that snowpack. That can help us determine throughout the basin what our stream flow is going to be and help us plan for our residents. In a year where snowpack is average or above, like this year, we're looking at around 110% of average snowpack right now. We are looking to do business as normal. We expect to be able to meet all our projected demands and have a good year. In a drought year where we see lower than normal precipitation, high temperatures, you're going to see a lot of evaporation in the summertime. Also, just not as much water in the river to meet those demands. And so what that means for the city is that depending on the severity of that drought and on storage in previous years, we may have to enter into watering restrictions, and this is defined in our water shortage action plan, where we have levels saying exactly what those restrictions are given our available water supply in that year. The reason I got into water resources, and I've stayed here for over 15 years now, is I believe our water resources is one of the most valuable that we have, and we can't have the community we want without it. It serves not just for our water supply, which obviously is incredibly important, but it's important to our recreation, to agriculture, to our surrounding ecosystems and the different plants and animals that live here. It's all connected.
I'm Ginny Sawyer. I'm a project and policy manager for the City of Fort Collins, and I'm part of the City Night Sky team. The Night Sky team and the Night Sky Initiative came together in an effort to protect the night sky. So we really look at all outdoor lighting, city-owned and privately owned, and try to educate and inform and model best practices for outdoor lighting so that we can all see the stars as we go forward. Lighting serves a lot of purposes, and so we of course want areas to be well lit where people are traveling, walking, biking in the evening. But bad lighting can actually produce a lot of hazards. Outdoor lighting too, if anyone has ever been in a situation with a neighbor or nearby residence where the light is trespassing into your home, it can be really disruptive. But we really only want that light when we need it, where we need it, and in the way that we need it. One is the environment. Outdoor lights really have an impact on wildlife, insects, migration. So all these animals are impacted by light and light trespass in their natural environment when normally it would be dark. And nighttime lighting can be a much warmer lighting. In the morning you want a white light to help you wake up. In the evening and at night we want these warmer temperature light bulbs and lights to install around. And we want that lighting shielded so that it's not going out somewhere where that doesn't need to be lit. That's both energy efficient, environmentally friendly, and I mean if we don't have our lights on all the time too, we're going to save some money. What we do here also has an impact regionally. Our lighting that escapes up into the sky, we don't want to have a greater and greater impact as our community grows. Our community is going to grow, so how do we maintain and actually improve all of that outdoor lighting as we're doing that? It was really surprising actually how many different departments across the city really touch outdoor lighting, whether that's our own lighting on city facilities, all of the street lights through town, or whether it's through our building and land use code regulations that address the types of lighting that go on homes and commercial buildings. Our light and power crew on there because obviously they maintain all the street lights and we're learning how to dim those. The technology on those is getting better every day. We have our facilities folks because obviously we own a lot of city facilities and parking lot lights, and we want to make sure we're modeling best behavior in this space. We have our environmental services group on there. Air quality relates to the night sky quality as well, so we are partnering with them. Our natural areas folks are obviously heavily invested in this to protect those natural areas, both urban and outside. Many of our folks are part of local astronomy clubs, and they partner with our natural areas folks because they do stargazing evenings together multiple times throughout the year, which is really fun. So we work with the National Park Service because they do a lot in this space in their national parks and some of the facilities they have there and are heavily invested. It's amazing once you dig in how many people are really interested in this. So once you pay attention to the night sky, I think you will get hooked. You will notice good lighting, you will notice bad lighting. Hopefully you will be on board to spread the word about good lighting, and this can very organically happen throughout our community. And now that we're measuring over time, we will be able to really tell a story of how we have maintained and protected our night sky, because we all want to see the stars.